Hey everybody, it's me, Dana, aka Triple C. Welcome in to Craft Art with Triple C. I'm super excited to be here on this morning. Thank you so much for taking the time out to hit the thumbs up, share the stream out, and to come craft with me on this morning. Super excited to be here. Many of you guys know we're working on this awesome project. It's going to be a shell vest, a granny square shell vest. And so I'm going to pray, and then we're going to start getting back into it. And then we're going to enjoy the day. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. It's the middle of the week. Whip Wednesday for some of us who are working on whips and finishing some things up. I know I am one of them. And I'm going to be doing some picture taking. I'm not sure if I want to use me, if I want to use a mannequin. I'm just kind of thinking it in my head, so we'll see. But let me pray so that way we can talk and chat and craft. Father God, in the mighty name of Jesus, I come to you, giving you glory, God, this morning. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being our light in the darkness. Thank you for being our savior. Thank you for being our everything, God. I appreciate you. I love you. I magnify your name. I glorify you on this morning. I thank you for breathing life into us, waking us up so we can see another day. On this morning, I ask that you begin to cover us and order our steps, Father God. I'm asking that you begin to be with us, Father God. Your word said that you'll never leave us nor forsake us. So understand that when it feels like we're all alone, you are still there, God. I thank you for honoring, Father God, every promise, God. I thank you for everything that you've done, God. I thank you for being who you are and breaking chains off of us. I thank you for destroying yokes. I thank you for giving us atmospheres filled with peace. And on this morning, I ask that you begin to saturate our atmospheres wherever we may be. I'm asking that you begin to give us peace where we are, joy where we are, happiness where we are, strength and power where we are. God, I ask that you begin to remove every negative spirit, every hateful spirit, every spirit of contention, every spirit of competition, every spirit of enviousness and jealousy on this morning. Father God, I ask that you begin to release unity, peace. I'm asking that you begin to release positivity on this morning. God, I thank you for everyone that's coming in, and I ask that you begin to bless them, meet every need, as your word said that you'll supply all of our needs according to your riches and glory. So on this morning, God, I ask that you begin to supply our needs, whether they be financial, marital, whether they be for our channels, whether they be for our mentals, our physicals, Father God. I'm asking that you begin to touch those who may be sick on this morning. I'm asking that you begin to heal them, God. I'm asking that you begin to touch those who are working, those who are driving, God. Cover those who fight for our country and they serve. God, I come against PTSD and any type of lonely spirits, any type of spirits of suicide. I bind them up and send them to the dry place in which they came. On this morning, touch those who are fighting for our communities, those who fight for those who are paramedics, firemen, those who are in the medical field, those who are police officers. God, touch those who are in the school buildings on this morning, those who are on spring break. Be with them as well. God, protect them. Touch those who are nursing homes, rehabilitation centers. Cover those who are in prisons and in jails on this morning. Touch those who are dealing with heartache, who are dealing with mourning on this morning, who are grieving the loss of loved ones. Father God, I'm asking that you begin to be with them on this morning. God, I ask that you begin to touch those who are needing guidance on this morning, some clarity, Father God. I thank you for everyone that comes in. God, just bless everyone that's listening. Bless everyone that's coming in, listening under the sound of my voice, God. Cover them and make them prosperous. God, I thank you for the chat and everyone that comes in. I don't take it lightly. I ask that you begin to give us a great day to laugh together and craft together. I bind up any type of trolling, spamming, cyberbullying, and any type of technical difficulties. I love you. I give you all the glory. I give you all the honor. In your son, Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Amen. Good morning, everybody. I see Mary in the building, Cammy in the building, MLW. Good morning. Good morning. And we're going to start crafting. We're having some fun with this craft this morning. I can't wait to see how far we're going to get because this baby is going to be delicious. All right. I want to throw it out there. I love wearables. I love making them. I think when I first started making wearables, let me see. I don't know when I first started making them. I don't know the first wearable I ever made besides a hat or beanie. I think I know I made beanies, but I can't remember like the first poncho or the first top or anything I made. I don't know if I was testing a pattern out, just trying a pattern out. I'm not sure what I was doing, but when it came to me doing a wearable, I think I just fell in love. After the first time, it was just a done deal for me. Drop my notes down here again. I don't know, dude. Okay. Okay. Okay, so. All right, so I'm going to put this overhead with my phone and we're going to get started. Here we go, guys. I'm coming in and we're going to get started. I hope everybody's having a beautiful morning. Okay, come on in. Come on in. I don't know if you're working on anything, if you have any coffee this morning. I don't have any coffee or anything this morning, guys, but I might have some later. Good morning. I love you too, honey. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Okay, so I'm going to get started. Yeah, I had coffee last night. I've been kind of drinking coffee during my late night streams, and it's been, some pretty good. Last night's late night stream, I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did. It was very, very fun. We had Try It Tuesday. We didn't get to do our stain paintings, our stained glass last night. It got a little late, and I just wanted to do it. I want to do stained glass when we have enough time, right? So we're using a 5.5 hook, and this is what we have so far. So we are going to be continuing on making our sleeves. All right, guys, so let's get into the sleevery. I'm going to put this here, and we're going to just get started. We're going to continue on. I have my notary. This pattern comes from Dr. Katrina at Mindful Crafts and More. I ask that you please go over there and love on her channel and see what she has going on. She has some beautiful, beautiful videos, including this amazing recipe, okay? So let me go ahead and, let me just get this part together really quickly because a couple of spots got a little froggish. A couple of spots came down, and I'm going to go ahead and reattach some more yarn with no problem, okay? Hello, what's going on? TT Candy's in that building. How you feeling? Thank you for coming in the building. Thank you, everybody that's here. Okay, well, let me go ahead and attach this now. As you can see, guys, I decided to grab another skein or another cake. Why? Because I didn't feel like dealing with the stress. I didn't feel like dealing with, having to detangle and mangle. All right? Right live. I just didn't want to do that live. This pattern is just too beautiful. I didn't want to have to do that. I want to use everything properly, correctly. Okay, so I'm just going to tie in my yarn, and then we're going to get started overhead. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. So I'm going to get started. Here we go. I'm going to come in. You'll see my hands, and we'll get started. Okay. Again, we're working around the body of this granny square. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me mute. Okay, here we go, guys. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, here we go, guys. So I'm going to turn this way a little, and we're going to continue going around. Again, we are doing the shell around this granny square. So this is going to create, we're actually working the armholes right now. This long chain, we did armholes with this. All right. Okay, let me see here where I'm at. Okay. So yes, guys, what are you doing this morning? Do you have coffees in your cups this morning? You got little folders in your cup this morning? So I'm skipping 2, and I'm doing 2 double crochets, chain 2 double crochets. Okay, that's what I'm doing all the way around. Okay, so far for this first row. All right, again, we are just working these chains because we do have to create some armholes so we can put our arms in this baby, okay? I don't know if anybody ever likes to wear vests or anything like that, but this particular vest is very stylish. So you might not be a vest person. You're like, well, I don't know if I can pull off a vest. You might think that in your head, but this one right here is one that you can pull off. This one right there. This is going to be one of those vests that you are going to love to wear and make for the family. This can be, if you ever want to have one of those vests or an outfit that you want the whole family to be able to wear and get family photos or anything done, this is one of those patterns that you can make for the whole family because it's customizable. All you need to do is have a granny square that's the size of your loved one's back, and then you're just going to make your sleeves, and you're going to make your sleeve chain as long as your, multiples of 4. and usually counting the chains that you have there, you know? So it's not too bad. Counting your stitches, and it comes out really, really even. Okay, you said my husband's I'm about to go coffee now, but mostly drinking water. Haven't been drinking. I know. Ooh, I haven't been drinking a lot of water myself, so I definitely understand. Sometimes when you're on the go, you can't really always use drink water like you want because you find yourself having to go. Right? We went out of town to pick our daughter up for college, and guys, I have no idea. My bladder sometimes it just works. My bladder sometimes my bladder has its own mind, and you're just like, okay, hey bladder, I just want to name you something. I don't know what I want to name you, but something. Preferably overactive. So, anyways, we were headed out of town, and I had used the bathroom. Okay, I made sure I had tinkled multiple times before we left the house. Okay, this is how it happened. We ended up going to a gas station to pick up gas, and I felt a small tingle sensation. I was like, "Ooh, a little tinkle sensation," and I was like, "Ooh, do I have to go?" You know, sometimes you ever ask yourself that? I'm like, "Do I have to really go?" Or it's just like a little small piddle. Okay, didn't know really what it was. I thought it was something really small. I was like, "Okay, it's just a little something. It's all good." Whatever. And we were at a gas station. I had no idea they had a restroom. I know communication is key. I could ask my husband if they had a bathroom. I didn't because I just assumed they didn't. They were kind of small. So 3.5 hours later, let's just say 3.5 hours later, guys, I held that bladder 3.5 hours, guys. By the time we got out of the vehicle to use a bathroom, guys, I'm telling you, I peed for like 5 straight minutes. Okay. Then I tried to get up and then there was more. I said, oh, wow. Yeah, I'll never do that again. Okay. Just want to throw it out there. Unfortunately, we did not have any cups or anything in the vehicle. I'm so sorry, guys. I know, but we did not. Okay. So there was nothing I could do. We were on large toll roads, some type of roads. I'm not sure what kind of roads we were on, but they were large. Okay. Highways, byways. We were on them. So it was horrible. So I do not recommend that to anyone. If you feel that sensation, just go while you can. Many of you probably know that already, but I just thought I could hold it. I thought it was nothing. I didn't drink anything on the way there. I didn't. And it still just was horrible. Welcome in, Umbek Pecky's in that building. Thank you for the thumbs up. Woo-hoo. And look, my husband got to go down. Yeah, that's what happened. I love drinking water. I just, because my body feels so much better when I'm drinking it. Like when I don't drink water, like I'm like always licking my lips. My lips are dry. There's not enough licking that's going to help them. There's not enough licking that's going to help these lips right now. But my body just feels hydrated. I like the hydrating feeling. But on the road, when you're on the road, it's kind of hard, When you're on the road again, it's just hard at times. So guys, we're just going to keep on going all the way around, loving it, loving it, loving it. We're almost done with this part of the sleeving. I think we did did we do our other sleeve already? We did our other sleeve already, guys. So we're just going to just keep on going. We're not playing any games. We are not playing any games. Skipping 2. And then shelling in the next. All right? That's how we're going to do this, baby. 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. I used to love saying that as a kid. 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. When I didn't feel like counting to 100, guys. So yes, it's beautiful. I'm not sure what the weather is today, guys. The sun is shining. Again, I have no idea what the weather is in my area. What's the weather in your area? If you want to share. So we're going to get around, and then we get to the last 3 like we have here. 1, 2, 3, I see. We're going to skip the last 3 and work in that corner. All right. So this is going to be, this pattern is just works up deliciously. That's all I can say about that one. Shout out to Dr. Katrina, because this baby's working beautiful. Hey, Kira, how you doing? You almost didn't recognize me. All right. Well, welcome in, Kira. How you doing? I hope you're having a beautiful morning. Happy New Year to you. Hope everything is great. Come on in. Come on in. Hit the thumbs up. We're working on this delicious. It's a granny square shell vest this morning from Dr. Katrina at Mindful Crafts and More. Shout out to everybody who's been running her playlist. Can I say that? I can I? Yes. Shout out to everybody who's been running her playlist, guys, and just loving on her, guys, and giving her that time on your channels or your playlist or your devices, okay? If you have not ran her playlist, guys, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and check out her channel and enjoy. All right, so here we go. Now we're skipping this last 3, and we're going to go ahead and head into our body all around here. We're going to work into this part of the This part of the granny, okay? These stitches here. All right, we're not going to stitches, we're going to go into spaces. I'm good. I'm back teaching senior fitness. Ooh, really? Okay. That sounds amazing. So what all are you teaching? What kind of classes are we doing here? Are you doing some aerobic, wider aerobic? What do you have going on? Let us know. Okay, so now we're going to go in here and we're going to do our shelling. Okay, just like we were doing before. 2 doubles, chain 2, 2 doubles, okay? Nothing's changed. Okay, nothing has changed, guys, all right? I'm using Peachy Keen for anybody who wants to know. This is Premier yarn and the color of Premier bobbing yarn, okay? And the color of Peachy Keen. Some of you guys already have had this. You've tried it. You've liked it. Some of you did not, okay? And I don't mind it. It's not too bad for me. And let me see here, guys. I'm just going to continue. I'm using an eye hook, which is a 5.5. Okay, so I'm doing 2 double crochets, chain 2, 1, 2. Good morning, Christy. How you feeling? Feels so good to see you. Y'all see Christy's creations in that building. If you don't have her, go love on her, guys. She's a crafter extraordinaire, but she is very phenomenal at amigurumi. And I'm doing it out there, guys. Amigurumi, that is a challenge. If you don't know what amigurumi is, it's kind of like your dolls, your animals. Excuse me. Your dolls, your animals, different 3D stuffed animals or stuffed, stuffed, fiberworks or craftworks. Sorry, guys. See, that's what happens when I'm dehydrated, guys. I get all these frogs in my throat, guys, and they're like ripping around in me. Anyways, they're heading out the door now. See you later. See you later. Have a great day. Okay. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry for all that froggishness. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to chain 2, and then we're going to do this. We're going to keep on going, guys, okay? We're going to have some fun here, and I'm just kind of curious to see how far we're going to go. I know my husband, Lord Frog, yes. That's why I got my water in me. I don't know why. It happens like that sometimes. I didn't get enough talking out of my throat or anything this morning. But sometimes I try to sing in the morning. If I don't sing in the morning, guys, this is what happens. I get froggish. Okay. What do y'all do when I wake up in the morning? Do you guys sing? Have you got singers in the building? Some of you sing in the shower, singing while you're making your breakfast. I know we got some singers in here. I'm not saying you might not sound like Patti LaBelle or Luther Vandross or Vandross, whatever you want to call him. Rest in peace. But I know we have some singers, guys. I know it. Music is just beautiful, right? Music is beautiful. So sometimes we find ourselves singing without even knowing. So yeah, I'm just going all the way around these spaces. That's what we're working in. We're working in the spaces, guys. And then we're going to have this first actual row. Oh, no, we're not. We're not going to have it completed yet. Not yet. Yeah, not yet. Okay, yeah, we're going to have it completed. Yes, we're going to have the first row completed. Oh, I get the first round. Can I call it a round? There we go. Around, because we're actually working around this thing. This is going to be nice, guys. I'm so happy. I don't know how long it's going to take us to get this baby done, but we might have some of this baby done this week. What is today? Wednesday? Yeah. I can see that we might have this done this week. Now I'm going to figure out my calculations because Dr. Katrina had a delicious recipe. Now I got to see how many more rows I did than Dr. Katrina, because I'm wondering, I want to kind of calculate how many rows I did on hers compared to what she did and see if that increase works for me, I'm so sorry. Okay, she did 10 of the granny square rows. So how many did I do? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I did 15. She did 10. So that's 5 more. And I'm trying to figure out, do I need to do 5 more? Because she has a couple different parts here. And I'm wondering, do I need to do 5 more each part or just 5 more total in total? So I'll probably do some like guessing checking when I do this. I don't know what's on my eye, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Chrissy said, my hubby and Alexa sing every morning while cleaning the kitchen. Makes me smile to start my day listening to what? Oh, I love that. That is awesome. That is beautiful. Nothing like starting your morning off with a little song. That's what I'm saying. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. So, Chris, how's the family been doing? Has everybody been doing pretty good? In Christmas time, did everybody enjoy those blankets? Those delicious handmade Afghans that you created? Mm-mm-mm-mm. So, yes, that's we're almost over this first round. I'm loving this so far. I'm loving it. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just continuing on. And I'm gonna go from there. Okay. Mm-hmm. And there we go, guys. We're doing it. We're doing it. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. We're knocking this baby out, guys. There we go. All right, we're going to all these spaces. Mm-hmm. And I'm loving it so far. So good for the first round. Okay. There we go, guys. There we go. We're coming to the end. Okay, here we go. We're coming to the end, guys. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, they did. I made that Sonic for one of the boys there, and the orca for my nephew. They just really received the amigurumi this week. They are feeling what? This is something like some Happy Meal. That's a blessing, you know. I know they're loving that. You know, you just made their day that you made something for them. You know, that's a good thing. That is. I know they are feeling special. You took that time to give them that. You know, the thought is what really counts. And people are like, oh, I thought of me to do that. What? Love it. It's beautiful. Yes, Christy. Now that we have this, guys, okay, we have our first round. We are going to. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, continue working shells. Mm-hmm. Slip stitch over to change the space of shell. Do beginning shell. Okay. 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 So here we go, guys. Okay. All right. So this one now we're just going to continue the same exact thing for a total of 4 rows. Okay. All right. So we're going to continue this for a total of 4 rows, slip stitching over into our space. We're going to work here in this space. Okay. We're always going to work in the chain 2 spaces. We're always going to start here in this corner with a beginning, which is going to be chain 2, then our double, chain 2, and 2 doubles. Here we go. And then we're going to go into this space, and we're going to continue on into this space right here. There's all the spaces, guys. That's all we're doing. Okay? There's all the spaces all the way around. Okay, my husband's idea for the shortest ride in history. What? Normally, I would have made $8 for all 4. Let's just say, guys. All right, it's a blessing, honey. That's what I'm talking about. It's a blessing. I know you're happy. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what the weather is. Do you know what the weather is out there? Good morning. How you doing, Mary? Welcome in the building. I'm just enjoying this craft today. This vest, we're working on round 2 of the body of this baby, and it's coming out good. Okay. It is coming out delicious, I must say. Shout out to Dr. Katrina for just Creating such a delicious pattern. It's 40 degrees. Okay, not too bad. Yesterday it was like maybe 44 or something around this time, I think. Or maybe it was a little later. It was about 4. I ended up taking a bike ride yesterday. It wasn't that far. It was a couple miles. Couple miles there, a couple miles back. And I rode a little bit. So probably was about 2.5 miles or 3 miles total. When I was young, I used to always like riding bikes, so it just feels good to ride. I used to love riding. Like I would ride bikes to all of my friends' houses, like super far. And they're like, "How did you get over here?" My friends had no idea I was getting there because I was like riding out by my state line area. I had so many friends. I went to school out by the state line when I was a kid, and so I didn't have a lot of friends. I had friends in my area, but mostly all my friends were like out by the school. And I would ride my bike out to their houses and like on the weekends, like wake up early. It was like, because I remember how my bus would go. So I would just follow my bus's, route. You ride the bus all the time. I mean, for me, I'm observant. So I see the street names and I see what streets we were. And I would ride my bike out to these people's houses and and they would probably be like, "What are you doing? Did you ride a bike out here?" But I love riding bikes. I mean, so I still do. So never know. One of these days I might muster up the courage to see how far I can go again. Hopefully I remember where I'm going. All right. I don't want to have any type of lost things going on. Because there's already times I'm like, okay, what street am I on right now? Where am I going? Guys, I don't want to get out there and get lost. All right. That'd be so horrible. That'd be so horrible, guys. I'm just going to throw it out there. I make sure I have me a phone or something handy. So that way I don't have to worry about it. If I get lost, I can call help. I can call for some help, guys. I don't want to get caught up in not having anywhere to go. All right, guys, we're doing good. We're doing good. I'm excited. So right now I'm using just the gray. All right. I'm using just the gray. And I'm going to then begin to add my peach. So after this, guys, after I do so many rows of this gray, I do want to add my peach in. My peach is going to come in. All right. The peach must be here. All right. We're going to get our peach from Georgia. No offense to any other state. But at this particular time, we will be getting peaches from Georgia. Okay. Let's see here. Mary, say, Dan, before you any further on that vest, will that collar lay back? If so, then it's on. When it's on, you will be seeing the wrong side of your work. It's going to lay back. Okay, so it's going, I'm going to be seeing the wrong side on the back part on the collar, yes. But on the front, everything else. The back part, I probably will see the back. On the back part, I will see this part, the wrong part, probably so. But on the front, it'll be okay. This is the only part where you'll see the wrong part, which is going to be back here. Depending on what kind of wig I'm wearing, it'll probably be covered up anyway. So I'm not really stressing over the collar because this part will still be shown. You know what I'm trying to say? Well, this part will probably have a little bit of wrongness, maybe. I can't remember. But it's going to be great. However it is going to be, it still will take us to another level. The way Dr. Katrina was rocking it, it's still going to look delicious. It still is. If you see how Dr. Katrina, I should really share the screen. Should I share the screen? You guys want to see? The way Dr. Katrina was rocking it, she had on the mannequin. It came out delicious, guys. It honestly did. I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's going to be like a couple little spots where you might see a little wrongness, but it's still going to be right. Hey, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. I'm going to tell you guys, it's going to look delicious. One thing you're great with directions, I'll be all over them. Oh, yeah. When my husband started dating, some people do not like this because if you don't drive, or you're not driving, people say they do not like to have passenger seat drivers. And for years, I've always been a passenger seat driver for my husband. And in the beginning, it used to irk his nerve. It would be very frustrating because I don't know if he was feeling as though I was telling him how to drive, as though he didn't know how. But I was not doing that. I had just been sitting. When you're in a passenger seat for so many years, you ride with so many different people, and all you can do is do that, right? So I'm sure before I made a circular vest. Yeah, and it happens. I know you're saying. I know you're saying, Mary. You already know. You already know, Mary. Certain parts is going to be a little wrong. So maybe like probably the collar here, back there, and then maybe like some of the lapel area that might be a little wrongy. But then you'll have this part that'll still be right, and then that back of that shield area that kind of sprawls out and flares out a bit. It's still going to be right. So I mean, I guess we can't really help it per se, unfortunately, but it'll still be good. We just gotta do what we gotta do. But we'll still be able to see the stitchery. I've seen a lot of people who actually like the wrong side. I have. I've seen a lot of people who like the wrong side. They'll make beanies and it'll be just like this. They'll turn those beanies inside out and rock them like this. And there's been a couple of times I'm like, oh, it doesn't look too bad. I'm just being honest. I have some patterns that don't look like, like there's this little cow pattern that I have. It's called Boldly Beautiful Set. And you can rock it really either way, honestly. You can rock like this, or you can turn this baby this way. And I know a lot of people who do, they make the beanies up and they'll turn around and it'll be just like this. I mean, they love it. And they put like a little, little something on there, like a little flower or a little pin. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I've always liked the right side. I'm a big writer, but at the same time, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But yeah, so what was I saying about me? What was I doing when my yakking spirit came on? Oh yeah. So I used to always tell him, we're like riding around and we're going somewhere. And my husband, he knew a few routes. Okay. So he would do the routes that he was used to. Okay. But I was used to riding with so many different people. So, when you ride with different people take different routes. I've had cab drivers for years. I've had different family members for years and friends. And we went to different places. So I've watched them do different things. Some people had shortcuts, some people had long cuts, whatever they had. So me and Joe will be riding together. Oh, come on, phone. Okay, there you go. So I just shaved my mustache today, guys. That baby's like, I don't know if I shaved too much. It's like a little bit. I feel it. I feel a little smoothness on the upper lip area. I shave my eyebrows. Look at the eyebrow. I just look at me. All right. Anyways, because the brows were getting thick. The mustache was even more thick. Okay. I just said I was going to keep it for a conversation piece, but that was going to be too much conversation. So I had to get it shaved up. Shout out to my daughter for actually getting me some shavers because I was looking a little rumpy, a little scruffy. Anyway, my mustache was getting thicker than my husband's. That's not a good thing. Just don't throw it out there. Anyways, that's another story. We're going to talk about mustaching. So I would tell him different words. I'm like, oh, different ways to go. I'm like, honey, well, you could turn this way. You can go here. And in the beginning, I know I probably was like getting on his nerves. And he was like, you don't even know how to drive. How are you going to tell me different things? But then he started taking some of them shortcuts. Okay. When you can shortcut and you can make a ride that is usually 20 minutes, 15 or 10, okay, you can lower that baby. He started using those routes, and now that he's doing more with driving, he's learned different routes as well. But yeah, I would show him different routes. In the beginning, guys, he did not like that. He was like, we kind of like have a little bit of a little spattery because he did not like that, and it wasn't me trying to tell him what to do. It wasn't me trying to control or, say that he didn't know what he was doing. I was just trying to offer him ways that we didn't have to go all the way around here. We could cut through here. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we don't have to go all the way around there anymore. We can start here. If you're used to, because he used to living in a certain area, you know how to start. Like, just say, like if you used to live here on tweaking, what is it called? Mockingbird Lane. If you're used to living on Mockingbird Lane, okay, Mockingbird, but now you live on Tweedledee Lane. You feel like you got to come back over to Mockingbird and then start there. But how do I start from Tweedledee? I haven't been, I don't know what the direction to go. So let me just go back over here where I'm familiar. So I'm like, no, we can cut right here. We can go through this way. And after so long, he ended up trusting me. Okay. Trusting me to take him to different places without me being able to drive. I could navigate him to different places without even being able to drive. At first, he did not like that because my husband did not like. His main thing was never liking to ever not know where he's at. Me, on the other hand, it's kind of adventurous to me. He's like, I don't not like getting lost. I don't want to feel like I don't know where I'm going. Like, that was like a no for him. Like, no. Me, I'm like, oh, this is fun. This is exciting. We'll get our way home. Like, I always had that faith. Like, we're going to get home. Like, there's no problem. As long as we got gas, we're going to be good. We got gas. If we got a little bit of juice on the phone for some, what is it called? Navigation, we'll be good. All right. We'll figure something out. If we got to stop somewhere, ask for directions. We're going to get home. There was no stress from me on my end, but he would get kind of frantic a little bit, and I'm like trying to calm his spirits down. But me, I'm kind of like, hey, okay, we may be lost right now or misplaced right now, but let's just take this opportunity to see a new site, because we don't really get to always see new sites. So, hey, this is our chance to see a new site, so there's been a couple times where our GPS has taken us to some new sites. One was this wooded area. It was really beautiful in the fall times. Lots of different animals, and it was like this dirt path road. So my husband was like, is this GPS taking us on the right track? Because it wasn't a road, it was just like a dirt road. And I'd never been on a dirt road. That was our first time, and it was just covered in wooded area and different cows. So we're surrounded by cows. We're surrounded by woods, and we are on a dirt road. So, and the dirt road is really narrow. It's not really a road for two cars. But this is where the GPS is taking us. My husband's like, I don't know what we're doing. We're going to turn around. I'm like, no, let's just keep going. So it ended up going and ended up being a shortcut for us, and we liked it, and it was nice. But yeah, my husband's not a fan of getting lost. I'm just throwing out there. He's not. Chrissy says if it bothers you, you can always change the directions every round. Oh, thank you, Christy. Yes, Christy. Yes. That's what a lot of people do. And that's what I was saying before. Thank you, Christy. A lot of people do change directions. They just turn. Just turn your stitching. Yep, you are right. I don't know if Dr. Katrina did hers or not, but yeah, a lot of people turn theirs. I never really turn. Yep, it doesn't really kill me. It's not really killing me softly, but maybe I do it because I'm going to make another. I'm going to make a couple of these. So I want an all black one. I might do an all white. I just, because some of these, for certain outfits, summer comes, spring's coming, and, certain things I don't really show off my arms too much, but there's going to be times where I'm going to show off a little arm, or I might wear like a little short sleeve, because like a little quarter sleeve, not a full regular t-shirt, but kind of like just a little bit to cover up some of the hem and, wear the vest with it or something. But yeah. Then did you stay up to finish the shawl last night? I did not finish it all the way up, but I almost did. I tried to hang, but then me and Joe started talking and having a good time, and I didn't want to just focus on that only and couldn't get a good conversation in. But I'm almost did. I said, well, I did say I was gonna finish it. I was gonna try to finish it before I went to sleep, but I said I'm gonna finish it today. Let's just make it today. And I'm so close. I'm so close, And I'm gonna figure out if I want to take pictures with me wearing it, or do I want to take pictures of me, my mannequin, wearing it. So I just said, I didn't want to stress. And that's why I was like, I told Justin, man, I shouldn't announce it. Why do I always do this to myself? I make these announcements and I give myself so much pressure and stress, And he's like, don't stress over it. Get it done today. Just make sure you get it done today. That's what you ever do. Make it important and get it done today. Because I already know I was tired. I was tired. I was tired. There's, I can't just say, oh, I'm getting older, things that I could do before, staying up all night long. And, I wasn't always working out. I wasn't, doing certain things throughout the day. So my body probably wasn't tired. It was used to sitting and doing certain things. Now that I'm burning a little more calorie and my body's needing rest, and my body's letting me know that. And I can't always hang like I want to, but I did hang a bit. I worked a bit, but I just didn't get it finished. So again, today is going to be that day. I'm not taking no for an answer. I don't care what it is. I just have to just focus. I kind of got a little distracted. I get distracted easily, guys. So that's what I have to do. I have to turn off my phone and turn off all the devices. I don't know what to do. I probably have some music on only and just go, because there's times, I get distracted. I do. I do. I do. So today is going to be that day, though, guys. Okay. Today is going to be the day. I do need testers. All right. So I'm going to be doing it out there. I'm going to have my testing. If anybody wants to test, I would love for people to test. Again, I will have to use your pictures. If you do have a YouTube channel, you can make a video. If you don't, then don't. But just send me your, what you used, your yarn that you used, your hook that you're going to use the right hook, but your yarn, how much yarn, pictures, and I always have my pictures outdoor. I always ask that. If you have the ability to go outdoor, I really would like outdoor pics. I'm not trying to be rude to anybody. I just like outdoor pics because they're going to give us the best lighting, so if you can put on your porch, I don't know how you want to do it, but whatever, if it's a flat lay on the porch, if you can hang it up on the porch, you get your hanger and hang it up somewhere on the porch. You got a porch area. I really don't know. If you got a tree in the front yard, hang it up on a tree, whatever it is, I need that, and to go from there. I get distracted too. I know. I get distracted. It's like you got TV going on. I'm doing all these different YouTube. I'm doing different Instagram channels. Me and my husband are talking about different things. He has stuff he has to get. I'm not the only one. I mean, I can talk to him about crafting all day long, but he still has to talk to me about different things he needs to get. And, I have to be considerate about that. So I can't just be like, oh, okay. I'm talking to him just rambling about crafting after he's taking me, getting all kind of good shopping sprees and having a ball with me. And I can't listen to him about what he's got going on. I got to be considerate. I can't be rude. So, and plus I'm interested in what he's got going on as well. So I just, and then I'm getting distracted about different things because he starts telling me about other stuff. And I want to show him something that goes along with that too, that I've been looking at as well, to show him that I'm actually really am interested in what he's talking about, to back up the convo, to keep the convo going. But, I just was, I was like, I was really gung ho. I get like a little excited, like, oh, I'm going to get this done. But it's getting bigger. As something increases, it gets bigger. I'm not keeping it's different if I was to be making something the same size over and over again. Like this right here, there's no increase right here. This is just going to be same stitches all the way around until I get to, the farther rows. I'm going to be increasing, but right now I'm not increasing. So I'm increasing. Of course, it's going to take a little longer because each row I'm going to be increasing by so many stitches. So I can't promise and say I'm going to be done at a certain time, because that only does nothing but get me discouraged because I didn't finish at that time. Oh, I didn't finish. Now I feel like a failure. So I can't do that to myself. That's what I'm saying. Don't look at a reel. That's what I'm saying. No, Chris, see? And I was telling Joe about some reels because I said, we're going to be getting new phones. And I'm so excited because I want to get my reels going on. I want to get my videos. I got so many different little fun crafting. I've been finding different ideas, different people that I love to follow. And so many different things I'm going to be making up and having my reels going on, because I've always heard, like, don't mix and mingle different social media. Like, if you're doing your TikToking, don't put your TikTok on your Instagrams, right? I always hear that because they say, well, I don't know how YouTube does, but usually they say, well, don't be careful with your, mixing one from the other. And I have this one young lady I follow, and she does TikTok, and she puts all her TikToks on Instagram, and she gets great views. So I was thinking, like, man, maybe I should start doing that again. And I think I might. I'm going to just give like a little test run and see. But I started talking to him about that, showing him different things. He's like, oh, yeah, you should do that. You can do this. I'm like, oh, my goodness. So I'm starting saving different videos so I can copy off of them later. And I'm like, oh, my goodness. It was just so much, guys. Oh, my. We just started talking about different things. I mean, guys, it's just nuts. All right. Try to watch a little TV. He dozed off on me. He was gone. And I tried to wake him. I wanted to wake him up, but I knew if I woke him up, he was going to be like, let's go to sleep. So I just let him stay. I just let him stay there sleeping. Okay. I know he was tired, but I just had to let him stay there sleeping because I didn't want to go to sleep yet, because I wanted to work a little bit because I had already scrolled for so long. I had to get a little couple rows in of the top. And so I tried to stay up a little bit and, get a little bit of grinding in. And so that's what I ended up doing. But then it was like 4 something and all of that. So he said, yes. Mary said, yes, I have been crocheting for 54 years and never had a whip. Then I found YouTube. I know, oh, it was game over. I know. Oh, my Mary, it's so many beautiful things to make. It is, because like me, sometimes people have a certain thing that they make, Mary. This is probably, I don't know how are you all into, but guys, like, some people have a certain thing that they make, a certain concentration. You might just enjoy your Afghan making. You might enjoy your poncho making. Some people just do shawls. Like, I don't, some people just do that. Some people just make beanies. For a while I was just making beanies, or I just made baby items. But then when like you said, you're watching YouTube, you're different social media, people start tapping into other things. And you're like, I've only made blankets, but I do like a beanie. The pom-pom looks nice. People have different styles, a little brim, starting from the top, starting from the bottom, little cowl sets. I mean, fingerless gloves. So I do it all. Like, there's nothing I don't do, except, again, I have not really gotten deep with my amigurumi because of my sewing skill, me attaching those pieces. But again, 2023, guys, I'm not going to let it hold me back. So mine are all linked. If I post, yep. Well, I had mine at first like that, but then I got hacked. And so everything that was connected was gone. My Insta, all of my stuff, Insta, Facebook, and TikTok all wiped out. And so, like, my Facebook group, I can't really get in there. I have another account. I get in on it now, but I can't run it. I can't run my Facebook group anymore, and I don't want to end my Facebook group. So I just keep it there, and I'm a member, but I'm not an owner of it anymore because all the owner pages that I own them on, I can't even get in on it anymore. And If somebody messages me on my Facebook, I can't even get into that anymore. So I hope they haven't messaged me there. But I'll probably make a post and say message me on Instagram or something. But anyways, TikTok the same way. I didn't take down my TikTok. I mean, I couldn't take it down anyways, but I still have my TikTok there, and I just made a new one. So I'm like, I've been wanting to link them again, but I'm like, man, I gotta get my two-step factorization. If I get a two-step authentic, whatever, I'll be good. So that's what I gotta do, because I do want to link them again, let them all post and have them all together. That's very smart, Christy, because I'm telling you, you'll be able to kill so many birds with one stone. And I like that. I like working smarter, not harder. If you do that, it's going to help you. But now I'm just finding out how I can make my reels and put them on both my fitness page and my regular page. So I'm like, I'm trying to double dip. I'm trying to get all the stuff I can get, guys. Mrs. Christie, right down the rabbit hole for hours. Lucky for me, I am retired, and my children and grandchildren are grown, so I have plenty of time. Yet I don't think I will ever have it. I know it still don't feel like you have enough time. You're like, okay, cool. I'm retired. I can do this. I can do that. But still, if you look up, 2 or 3 hours are gone. But still, it's nothing wrong with having a little fun time. I had this one friend I watched on Instagram. I love her, and she gets a lot of things done. And I always had to ask her, like, what do you do? I see you getting a lot of progress done. She's like, yeah, I do. I get a lot of progress done, but there's days I don't always get progress done. I share when I do get my progress done. But she said she sets alarms, and she has her crafting time, and then she'll have her timer when she's done, and she'll work that baby. I have a couple different people that I follow. One young lady, she said she have a timer, and she gets herself maybe like after she gets something completed, or she gets so many rows done or so many hours in, she'll give herself 20 minutes of scroll time, and then she'll go right back at it. One young lady, she has her craft room, and if her husband's home or if he's not, either way, she goes in her craft room and she closes the door as though she's working in an office. And if she tells her husband, this is my work, and he respects it. He does his work from home or whatever, if he's having an off day or whatever. And she will work so many hours, have her lunchtime, they'll spend time together during lunch, and then she'll go back to work. And I mean, I know she does that. A reason why she does it is because she really puts a lot of work in. She has a lot of business, so she really has no choice but to do it that way, because the business is growing deliciously. So she really shows, the seriousness that she's taking. So, and once you take something serious, guys, it becomes serious. So that's one thing I have to work on a little bit more too, so far as that. You say, yes, I feel best when I have a few whips going. You do? Yeah. And I like it too. At first, I took, me, Christy, I was doing a few different whips at a time. I was doing, anywhere from 4 to 5 whips at a time. I had a pattern going. I was doing testing a pattern. I would be making my own pattern, testing somebody else's pattern, doing something for craft hour, and then doing some little stuff that maybe some of the family was doing, just to join in, or to, maybe make a couple quick projects. But then I kind of got distracted and kind of got messed up, so I didn't really get to do it again. Now I'm jumping back in. You know how you ever do a little jump rope, and you got to kind of like, I'm going back in again in a little bit. So it feels good. I got my craft hour project so far, and then I have something else that I'm working on. So it feels good. I'm slowly getting back into it, But I got some things I want to send out too, so I want to get back into, getting my things sent out, so that way I can be on that. That's the main thing. Getting on the ball with everything. Excuse me. That's what it is. So that's all I think I want to do. I got some stuff I gotta get sent out. But yeah, other than that, guys, I understand. I like having a few different whips going, because you know why? Having a few different whips going, it causes you not to be bored. It does. Like right now, I will have an Afghan start. I need to get started another Afghan. That's what I'm missing out on, I believe. Yep. An Afghan. So I just got to figure out if I'm going to make a simple Afghan. I might just make a simple Afghan. Why? Because my daughter's taking over the other one, and I'm going to start one for my son. So I might start one tomorrow for making meat, because I usually make an Afghan during making meat, something I can chat with the family with and just craft. So I may start that one. Once I get on with this other thing that I'm doing, I'm going to just go ahead and pick out some yarn, some of this millions yarn that I have. Walmart has some millions yarn from Spin Right. I was like, what? They were selling, but they kind of jipped. They went crazy with the guys with the pricing. We went to Walmart the other night when I was looking for some sales, and I didn't find any. Hopefully today I'm going to go again and see if I see anything. But Walmart, Joe was like, honey, look at this. And I was like, what is that? He was like, they have like little bundles of yarn. It was millions yarn, and it said from Spin Right on it, but it was like a pound for $10. I'm like, oh wow, a pound for $10. Come on, Walmart. It was just millions yarn, you know. It wasn't like it was like millions size 4 whatever yarn. Look at that, guys. We're already starting another round. Look at there. I'm telling you guys, this is a breeze right here. Shout out to Dr. Katrina. This is a breezy. But yeah, I said spin right yarn, cool. Never got anything from there. I always wanted to. You know, you call in, you get your order in like a little, you know, catalog ordeal. They still do it, or you know, I know it's like a seasonal ordeal. You got to get in when you fit in. Then you order by bulk. The shipping can be a little pricey, so you always want to do a big order. But I'm just thinking to myself, $10 for a pound? No. I thought $8 a pound was enough, a lot, because they used to have it for $5 a pound at Mary Maxim before the pandemic. $5 a pound. Oh, I'm so hurt. I love that Mary Maxim filling. What is it called? What is it called, guys? Millions yarn. Because I had a young lady who would send it to me. That was like her blessing. She was like, every time she get a couple extra dinero, she's like, I just want to bless you because, you know, you always doing different great things. And I just want to, whenever I get an extra couple things, I want to send you some yarn. She would send me, you know, different yarns for me to have. And that millions yarn is really nice. It's like I said, it's a little lightweight, but I don't mind. It doesn't mind. The kids don't mind. So I'm going to make one for Joseph. He's going to have his blanket. I'm going to get this one to Elijah. And then later on, I'll make me one. But every month I've been wanting to make, I got to get my videos up. Oh, my goodness. See? See? I know. I got to get my videos up, guys. I got to get those up, too. My finished object video, don't have that up there. And then I have to get my chain challenge video. And I feel fantastic because I have a lot of whips. Yeah, you feel fantastic. See, there you go. Feel fantastic. There you go, because you got a lot of whips. Oh my goodness. I think maybe in the next month or two, I'm going to challenge myself to either finish sleeping whips or frogging. Yep. You're right. Because I think the one of those sleeping whips that I have that I never got to finish was that shawl, that Lost in Time shawl. I think I'm going to get lost in time and finish that baby. I don't even know if I have the yarn for that anymore. I was using a Mandela yarn, Lime Brand Mandela, in the color of Genie. I don't even know if I have that. I don't even know where that yarn is at. I don't know if it's all together somewhere. I don't even know because it's not on my shelf. So I don't even know. But that'll be a good challenge. What about you, Mary? Do you have a few? You only have a few. You only have a few too. But I just have that shawl that I know of, and I have no idea where it's at. I also have a granny square. I mean, not a granny square, a circular vest that I don't even know where that's at either. But yeah. That would be good to know where it's at, you know, to actually finish it up. That's really smart. That could be a video within itself. Here we go, guys. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, this is just working out really great. But I feel like the closer I have my work to me, I get an adequate tension. I really don't like to have my work too far from me because it will cause me to have such a really loose tension. I don't want it to be so super loose. But this is gonna be all around that arm, guys. This is gonna be nice. I can't wait. I know it's really hard to see right now, but look at you. So I'm gonna make more squares so I can put together. I know. I gotta get mine sent out. I never sent it out. I gotta send mine out. Thank you, Christy. Look, Christy's like, yeah, I gotta make some more since nobody's gonna send them out. Oh my God. I gotta send mine out. I'll send me and Joe's out. I could get better at sending stuff out, guys. I got everything. Now I have everything to send stuff out with, and I'm just still like, But at first I was going to do it because I was going to have my front camera. For some reason, it's better for me like to be filming what I'm doing. It makes me feel like I'm holding myself accountable, you know? And then I was like, once my camera went down, I was like, I was making like this daily thing. Hey guys, I'm getting ready to send my stuff. It was like a fun little, you know? And then my front camera got messed up. It was just like, I don't, you know? Like, you know, I know I don't have to do it in front of a camera, but it just was something that helped me. I don't know why. It was just something that helped me. I could just be like, okay, I'm getting my stuff done, guys. Here we go. So I got my first, you know, my packages wrapped. It just felt like I was doing something. Felt like I was, you know, turning in my homework. So I got to get my homework turned in. And I'm just going to send them out. I know, send them out to those who send them out to me and get that baby turned in. I did. Send them out to Mama Riz. Mama Riz, she's ready to get me. I got to send them out to Christy, Sandy, Grandma Mimi. Okay, Christy, Sandy, Grandma Mimi. I think that's it. Because I want to have that. That's gonna be really, really nice. And Kelly too. Didn't Kelly send it to me? I believe Kelly did too. Yep, Kelly. Yep. Oh snap. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. It's gonna be nice then. Okay, I got Kelly, Christy, Sandy, Grandma Mimi. Consuelo, rest in peace. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Mama Riz. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a nice blanket. It's gonna be nice. That's something from Brenda the newbie. Sizzle Joe. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Well, Sizzle Joe's actually. It's actually Joe's, but I'm gonna ask Joe can I have it. I'm gonna ask Joe, can I have it? But he can have it. But if I can have it, I'll take it. But I got something from Brenda, the newbie crocheter. I think Brenda made us each one. I'm not sure. Yes, but it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice, guys. Oh my goodness, this vest is gonna be nice too, guys. Can you believe it? This baby's whipping up like candy canes, guys. Oh my goodness. So guys, we got our granny square vest. This is the granny part. Then we have our sleeve part. Okay, let me just show you something right quick. Let me figure this out really quick. What did I just do? Sorry. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Hope you guys can still hear me, but here, let me show you this, guys. This is what it's looking like so far, guys. Come on. Look at there. We got the granny square that's going to be in the back, okay? And then we got the sleevery that's going to be here. Okay, so I got to go back and do some more of this, but this is going to be delicious. This tension is like a little bit loose. One side is a little looser than the other. I can't really figure out which one it is, but one side is tension. It's probably this one. Is this? Yep, this side is a little looser. My tension part is a little looser, but I'm going to continue going and try to tighten it up as I go. But look at there. This is going to be nice, guys. It's going to be nice. This is going to be nice. I can't wait to put this baby on. I'm probably going to go try it on and see where I'm at right now. But yes, guys, I love you all. I'm going to get out of here, okay? But I'll see you guys tonight. It's going to be Watch It Wednesday. Members, please send me some videos. I have a community tab post. If you don't want to wait for that, just email me the link. 10 p.m. Eastern, we'll be showing those videos, guys. So be here. I love you all. I had so much fun making this. I'll see you guys later on. I'm going to work on some other items. But until next time, in between time, in the meantime, love you all. Take care. Happy Whip Wednesday. Get some of these whips done, guys. Talk to you guys later. Love you all. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me for Craft Hour with Triple C. Oh, that will be with the jean capris. Oh, and red tank and cami. Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you so much. Okay. I like that. That vest in white. Yeah, I want to do that. I would love that white. I need a white or a black one. All right, guys. Love you all.